And here we are on Great Day TV. Hope you're having a nice, like I am, a relaxing day today, enjoying our show. We're going to talk about jingle rails. Oh, yes, Barney Wood has more on that. Also, they're traveling again. Travel leaders and Craig Cinnamon and John Cinnamon on a Caribbean cruise. Also, take a look back at a really, in my opinion, a fabulous guy. Interviewed him many times, and we'll take a look at the last time I talked to him. Director, producer, actor, Rob Reiner. So stay with us. Great Day TV. Great Day TV, we're going traveling because they're always traveling. It's and Craig Cinnamon and John Cinnamon, and they went on a cruise, and they're taking us with them.
Our travels over the past 30 years have included cruises literally all over the world, from the Mediterranean to Greek Isles to Asia, Antarctica to the Arctic, the Baltic and the Indian Oceans, and of course, closer to home, the Caribbean. We've seen a lot from the comfort of a cruise ship. For us, it's all about the itinerary.
We recently took a Southern Caribbean cruise that stopped in quite a few ports of call that were new to us. A Caribbean cruise brings to mind relaxing days just sitting on the beach or around the pool. But that's not really us. We like adventure and often choose the more strenuous tours that are offered. We may have taken that to an extreme on this cruise.
Our first stop was Virgin Gorda, British Virgin Islands, which is very pretty. It's known for its iconic Baths, which is a national park featuring huge granite boulders along several beaches. The boulders create caves and tunnels with pools of seawater and grottos that you hike through. The trail has you climbing over boulders and squeezing through tight passages, often while wading through tidal pools of water. One tight squeeze leads you to a rock formation known as the Cathedral. There are ladders that you climb up and down along the trail, which takes you to several gorgeous beaches where you can swim and snorkel. It was a fun tour, very unique and considered strenuous. We didn't find it difficult and, in fact, did it twice.
Another day and another new port of call, Martinique. We had signed up for another excursion that was designated strenuous. Well, for this one, we drove to the rainforest interior of the island for what was called aquatic trekking that would lead to a waterfall. We were prepared for traversing mountain streams and hiking over rocky terrain, but learned when we arrived that we would be in water up to our chins at times and doing lots of climbing, and so should not carry phones or backpacks or needless clothing. Well, that was a surprise.
The trek began with our guide, who didn't speak English, leading us down a long distance on a very rustic path, sometimes with actual steps and handrails, and sometimes without. Once at the bottom, the real adventure began. We hiked through a fast-flowing stream in a mountainous ravine, climbed over massive boulders in rushing water, used makeshift rickety ladders, and swam through water that was above some of our heads. A few people in our group dropped out. After about an hour or so, we reached our destination, a beautiful and powerful waterfall that is seen only by those who take this journey.
We both ran under the falls, which was so powerful it knocked me down on the way out. After a bit of time to get thoroughly drenched and enjoy the falls and rainforest scenery, we headed back out doing the same route in reverse. Big boulders, rushing water, unsafe ladders, water overhead, and the climb back up the rainforest trail was tough too. But in the end, since we lived through it, we loved it. What a great adventure to see a gorgeous and very private part of this beautiful Caribbean island.
The next day, we were in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where we signed up for what we thought was a scenic hike for a couple of hours up Mount Peggy for a view of the island. Instead, what we got was a grueling hike up a tall mountain with more boulders to climb over during the heat of the day. The view was beautiful, but not worth the effort to get to the top. And the trip down was fraught with danger, with people sliding and falling on scree. This one was a bit over the top.
Another new island for us was Grenada, which was very pretty and which has the world's only underwater sculpture park. So we took a boat trip out to it and snorkeled all around the park. All in all, it was a nice cruise, and we saw lots of beautiful islands we had never seen before. But we also learned our lesson about loading up on strenuous excursions. After all, we're no spring chickens. Maybe next time we'll sit on a beach and sip rum punches. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. For Great Day TV, we're Ann and John.
This winter, embrace the chill in Indiana. Feel the thrill as you conquer the slopes, skate into new traditions, take in stunning views, and slide into fun. In Indiana, the thrill of the season is right outside your door, encouraging you to embrace the crisp winter air. Winter fun starts in Indiana. Plan your trip today at inindiana.com/winter.
When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. Our low prices add up to big savings with over $600 in digital coupons each week, plus up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you always get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
I'm Phil Shoemaker, Prime Plumbing and Drains.
Providing top-tier service, whether a stinky mess, water leaks, or other pesky plumbing problems in an ethical manner with straightforward principles.
Where a good flush beats a full house.
Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. Family owned and operated. Several convenient locations. Dine in or carry out. And we can make any order just for you. Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. It's a great catch.
Be proud of what you do. Hi, I'm Quinn Buckner. Do you know how exciting and rewarding a career in senior care is? ASC offers so many options. Choose a career that offers growth and advancement. Work for a company known for quality and excellence. We are one ASC. Join our winning team.
It's a holiday favorite at the Eiteljorg Museum. It's called Jingle Rails, and Barney Wood takes us there so that we can enjoy all of the fabulous holiday activity.
It's holiday season, and one of the go-to things to do in Indianapolis is Jingle Rails at the Eiteljorg Museum. So for somebody who's never been here to Jingle Rails, how would you describe it and what makes it a special holiday tradition?
That's a good question. I would describe Jingle Rails as a magical winter wonderland. It's, you're stepping into these miniature scenes of national parks and scenic landmarks around Indianapolis. And so it's really great to see people of all ages come in and hear their oohs and ahs about everything that they're seeing. All natural elements are used in the spaces, so that's really unique to see too. And it's just fun to watch people explore the space, to point out things that they might recognize from vacations that they might have taken out west. And so it's just a really spectacular exhibit.
Tell me about the new Route 66.
Yes, it's a really fun feature. There's a giant blue whale and just a lot of iconic spots that you would see if you were traveling on the railroad.
Who do you think Jingle Rails is perfect for, and why should this be a holiday tradition every year?
It would be perfect for you, Barney. If you have, grandchildren, or you're just young at heart, which I think you
Grandchildren?
are. I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it's an incredible experience. No matter who you are, there's something for you to enjoy.
Who is the mastermind behind Jingle Rails?
So that would be my father, Paul. Paul Bussey is our founding visionary. He started Applied Imagination in 1991. The idea kind of behind bringing a garden railway to life with natural plant material was born in the early days when he first started working with conservatories and botanical gardens.
How did he come up with the design? I mean, did he just do this through just sheer imagination, through applied imagination?
It's true.
Or did he have like AutoCAD, some sort of, designing layout?
No, Paul drew all of his layouts by hand. So we, in our archives, have hundreds of gorgeous layouts that he drew by hand. And a lot of that just came out of his imagination.
Tell me about the trains. What are they? What kind of gauge are they?
They're referred to as G-gauge. People do have these outside in their gardens, so some people call them garden railways as well.
Do you still get excited when you see the trains run?
There's a nice time in the evening after we close, before we shut everything down, just to stand here and soak in the sound of the trains running around and see the motion of them going around. And that's a rare treat.
To find out more about Jingle Rails and other exhibits at the Eiteljorg, click their website at eiteljorg.org. I'm Barney Wood. Thanks for watching.
When I realized I couldn't hear on the phone anymore, I said, that's it. I won't let hearing loss slow me down. That's when I got a Captel Caption telephone. With my Captel phone, I hear what I can and read what I miss. Now when the phone rings or I want to make a call, I don't hesitate to pick it up. It's just like using any other phone. Plus, I can read what my caller says.
Visit Relay Indiana to see if you qualify for a phone at no cost to you.
I'm Phil Shoemaker, Prime Plumbing and Drains.
Providing top-tier service, whether a stinky mess, water leaks, or other pesky plumbing problems in an ethical manner with straightforward principles.
Where a good flush beats a full house.
Your hearing is part of your overall health care. Whisper Hearing Centers. Professional audiologists, highly trained and experienced in testing, diagnosis, and treatment of your hearing loss. And the latest technological advances in hearing care. Yes, it's possible to get a hearing aid online or at a box store. But a Whisper Hearing Center audiologist takes the time to test you thoroughly, answer questions, and find a hearing solution that fits your needs, lifestyle, and your budget. Whisper Hearing Centers.
Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. Family owned and operated. Several convenient locations. Dine in or carry out. And we can make any order just for you. Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. It's a great catch.
This winter, embrace the chill in Indiana. Feel the thrill as you conquer the slopes. Skate into new traditions, take in stunning views, and slide into fun. In Indiana, the thrill of the season is right outside your door, encouraging you to embrace the crisp winter air. Winter fun starts in Indiana. Plan your trip today at inindiana.com/winter.
Our weekend gardener Shannon takes a look at livening up your house because it's winter, but you want to bring some nice plants inside. Here's more.
Patty, we are approaching what we fondly in the Midwest call the dead of winter, but never fear, there are wonderful bright spots. And today we're at Stomping Ground in Indianapolis talking with Martha Latta, who is the owner, about houseplants. Because they can seriously brighten you.
Absolutely, yeah. They'll bring in a lot of green or sometimes pink into a great space in the winter, yeah.
And what else do you find people love about having houseplants around in the wintertime?
I mean, I think it gives you something to take care of. A lot of people miss gardening. Of a lot of people, I think, who buy houseplants here also tend to garden outside. And you can't do that in the winter, obviously, so it gives you a little something to fiddle with inside. I have a lot of my customers that like that, too.
Oh, what a great idea.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that before. So you've brought a small selection. You have a lot here. Tell me about some of the plants that you have today.
Yeah, of course. I brought up here just a beautiful spotted begonia that we have, a pothos, a spider plant, a lovely blooming Christmas cactus. So just a few different beautiful plants. Some of our better sellers this time of year. All the time we sell pothos, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, houseplants come in varying degrees of needing care.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, spider plants, this is so adorable. I'm in love with all the little baby spiders on this one.
Yeah.
If you were going to start somebody out, would you start with the pothos?
I absolutely would. Yeah, we get a lot of people that come in and say, where should I start? And this is where I tend to point people is to a pothos, or a snake plant would be another one. Something that's lower light, doesn't need a ton of attention. You could probably let it go for 7 to 10 days without water. So if you go on vacation, it'll be alive when you come back.
Very important.
Yeah, especially during the holidays, because people will tend to travel.
They do.
And so if you're getting something, and you're going on a trip, or you're going on spring break maybe, then it'll be okay while you're gone, as long as you water it before you go. Yeah.
And these are designed to be your friends for a long time. I really like looking at people on social media who post about their holiday cactus plants. Some people call them Christmas cactus.
Yeah.
I've seen some people call them Thanksgiving cactus, depending on when they blew.
There's a variety of them. Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
But they come in different colors, right?
They do. Yeah. There's white, pink, red. We've seen some beautiful peach colored blooms that have come through the store before. Those are my favorite ones. But yeah, I mean, I have a customer who has one they say is 100 years old. It belonged to their grandmother. So
that's amazing.
I know. I mean, it can live for a really long time. But then also, I mean, you might have something that you have for a year or two and it kicks a bucket.
Goodbye.
That's okay too.
Yep.
And people kill plants, and that's okay. I own a plant store. I still kill plants. I tell people it happens. It's okay. It gives you room to buy another plant and try something new. So
speaking of buying another plant, if you wanted to get one of these adorable littles as a hostess gift, you should transport them properly.
Yeah, especially this time of year. I tell people this, that every day right now it's been so cold, and I want to make sure people take them in a bag. We try to put tissue over the top. And then one of the biggest things I say is make sure you don't leave that in the car, because people come in the middle of the day and I'm so worried they're going back to work and they're going to leave that plant in the car. And I say, you've got to take that into the office with you, or you've got to make sure you run that home first before you go back to work, because it'll die. I mean, even 2 hours or even an hour in the car for something that's a tropical plant like this, it's going to be dead. So you really have to be careful. People want to think that it's going to be hardy, but they're not. These are all tropical plants, and they don't do cold. Even having them in your house up against a cold window
too much.
Will be too much for some of these plants. Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. But with a little bit of care and watering at the appropriate time, these make great indoor friends. And get one here or at your favorite plant place.
Absolutely.
Put a bow on it and a bag around it. Take it with you.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you so much for the advice today, Martha.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm so happy to be able to give it always. Yeah. We have, new plants too all the time coming in the store here. So every week something's different. And so, yeah.
More of a reason to come visit.
Yeah.
Patty, I'm your weekend gardener on Great Day TV.
Come check out Big Dog Flooring's large selection of waterproof, pet-friendly products. Benny and Bernstein love featuring their hardwood, carpet, and waterproof flooring. With Big Dog's in-stock products, you can find value all the time. And yes, we install all of our residential and commercial products, which includes carpet, hardwood, and our huge selection of waterproof flooring styles. Big Dog Flooring, a home's best friend.
I'm Phil Shoemaker, Prime Plumbing and Drains.
Providing top-tier service, whether a stinky mess, water leaks, or other pesky plumbing problems in an ethical manner with straightforward principles.
Where a good flush beats a full house.
Gourmet cuisine, breathtaking views, and a vibrant space to connect and enjoy. Skyline Club Indy, 36 stories high above downtown Indianapolis. Join the club today and enjoy an elevated experience. Take part in a full schedule of events and special gatherings. Skyline Club Indy, a place to celebrate.
Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. Family owned and operated. Several convenient locations. Dine in or carry out. And we can make any order just for you. Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. It's a great catch.
Make a difference in the lives of others. Hi, I'm Quinn Buckman. Do you know how exciting and rewarding a career in senior care is? ASC offers so many options. Your work is seen and your voice is heard. Join a team that does it the right way for the right reasons. We are one ASC. Join our winning team.
Well, even though we may love this time of year, it can be rough on your pipes because it's cold out there. And that means the cold can come inside and affect your pipes. Here's our plumber. Okay, we're on with Phil Schumacher. And Phil is my plumber. And Harry's in love with him. And he's done a lot of good things for me, and I endorse him. I mean, he really is good. And you care about people, too.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, reason why I started my own, is because I want to make sure I help people.
Not just a company, they care. Right. All right, we're coming up to an Arctic blast coming in, and I know you're going to be busy, so I'm glad we got you on today. Tell me about what it is we need to do to get prepared, besides calling you.
Yeah, well, most people only call me for anything bad, so it's nice every once in a while when somebody calls and says, hey, everything's working great, so that's good. But the biggest thing is really need to open up cabinets, kind of keep that warm air from the rest of the house into those cabinets.
Okay.
Keep a slow drip. Yep, or even a slow stream if they're extra worried, especially if it's on an exterior wall. For those water lines, some even that have water lines in the garage, may want to insulate those with foam insulation.
This was my water heater. I didn't realize so many people had water heater problems. It just started, it blew up, right?
Yeah, I had ended up having a crack in the bottom of the tank, started leaking out, and it was a little bit of a mess, but thankfully we were able to get it contained, get it cleaned up, and fixed up properly.
How long do they last? I hear about 10 years?
Yeah, in between 10 years, especially if you take good care of it and get it flushed. Every year have it flushed out and kind of get the sediment rotating and cleaning up and things like that.
See, I don't think I ever did that. That's before I knew you.
We even have a plumbing protection plan that will that offers that as an option that yearly we will come out and flush it as part of it.
Okay, a flush. I need a flush. Okay, and here you are on your hands and knees there taking a look at what's going on underneath. So you get involved. You're not just the owner and the founder of Prime Plumbing.
No, I enjoy it. I enjoy being with customers. I enjoy talking to customers. I enjoy doing the work. I enjoy meeting people and talking and spending time and becoming hopefully a part of their family and their day, make it a little bit better. So.
And their dogs.
Yep. and little pup dogs. So.
Also, we have a picture of I was introduced to him through another company that said they could not do it. The pipe underneath my driveway, it's again an old house, and it was broken, and you had to come in, tear up the driveway, take pictures, and put in a new pipe because everything was flushing coming into the garage.
Yeah, and we even had to cut open bigger slots into the top of the grate drain because some of the debris and leaves and things like that were getting caught up into that basin drain, so we had to do that as well. But now you're all taken care of. You don't have to worry about it so far. So.
And what is it that your wife came up with the line for your company?
A good flush beats a full house.
Good flush is better than full house.
Beats a full house.
Yeah, beats a full house. That's it. Okay, I love it.
The key has to be a good flush.
It has to be a good flush. This is the guy who can flush it out for you. And if you'd like some more information with Phil Schumacher and the Prime Plumbing and Drains, go to this location.
Hi, Maria. What's up?
Hi, I'm just calling to say hello. How are you?
Great. It's so good to hear your voice.
Staying connected has never been easier for people with hearing loss. Now you can read captions of everything your caller says with CapTel Caption Telephone.
Did you hear that Ed finally proposed to Anna?
People with hearing loss can enjoy the same ease, speed, and confidence as telephone callers everywhere. Learn more about this service at RelayIndiana.com.
I'm your realtor, Tony Osler, and I love helping people on the move.
And Tony is my guy. The Osler Group with RE/MAX Centerstone combines vast knowledge, many years of experience in order to help you.
Call me about your next move.
And Tony is great.
Your hearing is part of your overall health care. Whisper Hearing Centers. Professional audiologists, highly trained and experienced in testing, diagnosis, and treatment of your hearing loss. And the latest technological advances in hearing care. Yes, it's possible to get a hearing aid online or at a box store. But a Whisper Hearing Center audiologist takes the time to test you thoroughly, answer questions, and find a hearing solution that fits your needs, lifestyle, and your budget. Whisper Hearing Centers.
gourmet cuisine, breathtaking views, and a vibrant space to connect and enjoy. Skyline Club Indy, 36 stories high above downtown Indianapolis. Join the club today and enjoy an elevated experience. Take part in a full schedule of events and special gatherings. Skyline Club Indy, a place to celebrate.
Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. Family owned and operated. Several convenient locations. Dine in or carry out. And we can make any order just for you. Kaplinger's Fresh Catch Seafood. It's a great catch.
Well, this one really affected me. I knew Rob Reiner for many, many years and interviewed him many, many times. Wonderful producer, writer, actor. You know, All of the Family, remember that? He did so many terrific movies and left an indelible mark on our movies. Because of him, we loved film. Here's my last interview with him in 2017 when he came into Indianapolis for the Heartland Film Festival. Rob Reiner. Now, for those of us who are boomers, we remember you going way
back.
Way back.
Yes.
Meathead.
Yes, and you're only the third person to call me that today. So you can feel honored.
Because some people don't remember?
No, they do. They do. I mean, people.
Well, it's on MeTV.
Yeah, it's on television all the time, and people remember it. Yes.
Yeah. And you went on from that, being in our living rooms, to being on the big screen and being in charge of the production in Castle Rock Films. Making that leap, was it what you always dreamed of doing?
Well, it's what I even did before All in the Family. Okay. When I was 19 years old and I was at UCLA, I started my own improvisation group, and I was acting in it and directing it, and so that's something I was always interested in doing. The job of the filmmaker is to make something that people can connect with, that they can relate to, that can be entertained by. Whatever other things they get from it is a byproduct. You don't set out to say, I'm going to teach people this, or it's that old thing, you want to send a message, get Western Union. Although young people today, they don't know what the hell I just said. They don't know what Western Union is. They don't know anything. But I mean, that if you want to send a message, text
It
somebody.
Doesn't have the same.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I know.
it's just not the same ring to
it.
Have a wonderful time at the festival.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to speak with you again.
Yes.
And continue to do all these wonderful movies. Don't retire. Be like your father. Don't retire.
I'm going to keep going until they tell me I can't do it anymore.
And we thank you, Rob, for all of the memories and the movies. And just so tragic, but we'll remember him always. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Oh, go to greatdaytv.com and see some more stories. We'll see you next time on Great Day TV.